Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. So this is just an updated Patreon support video. So it was a couple of years ago when I did the last one. That's kind of out of date. So this is basically about supporting the sound test room on Patreon. From as little as $1 a month, you get full access to absolutely everything. Of course, you can pledge more. Patreon is a really great way to help support creators of all sorts of stuff. But it's not just about you supporting me. You get loads of stuff as well. If you become a patron, you get exclusive videos that aren't available on YouTube. You get rewards. There is a Dropbox full of rewards, which includes full synth preset banks, samples, loops, all sorts of stuff. Also as well, I get a lot of codes for apps. And all those codes go to Patreon, go to my patrons on Patreon. So every week, at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, I'll get codes and we'll hold app giveaways and stuff like that. Plus, the community there is great now. It's fantastic. People talk to each other. There's all sorts of cool stuff going on. So it's well worth your $1 or whatever you can afford to pledge. It's really, really great. And of course, it helps support me and Joe and what we do at the sound test room, because without you, we can't do what we do. So, what else? You get all sorts of cool stuff. Some videos are on there before they're on YouTube. Some videos will never be on YouTube. They're just on Patreon. Also, as well, we have Patreon studio tours as well. So some of the patrons sent me videos and stuff, and you can see how their work environment, and that goes for any patron there. They can send me a video of their studio and stuff like that, or if they want their music promoted or listened to by the other patrons, that's all cool beans. So basically, that is Patreon for the sound test room. Excuse me. So if you would like to support, there'll be links below the video here, and you can opt out anytime you want. There's no thing like you could pledge your $1 and the next month you can just opt out and don't have to pledge anything at all. So yeah, it's great. It works out about 80p or something like that, plus the tiny bit of tax the Patreon charge, I don't know, 40 cents or 40p or something. Anyway, the point is, it's a massive help to us. There's over 240 patrons there now as well. So like I said, the community is great. Conversations are great. You can talk about anything you like. There's some my favorite documentary from YouTube I've stuck in a little box there, and we can add others and things like that. So yeah, if you can support us on Patreon, that's a great way to help the sound test room do what it does, with all the stuff. And like I said, you're not giving something and getting nothing back. You're getting exclusive content. The rewards thing is full of stuff for you to use for free, and also you'll get the apps. Any app codes I get go straight to Patreon. So like I said, each week. But you can go and check it out. You don't have to join. You can have a look around at the stuff that's available to view in public. You can see what you could get if you were a patron and stuff like that. Great. Listen, thanks for watching and thanks for taking the time. And to all my Patreon supporters, brilliant, top job, awesome. Things are only going to get better, and there's more stuff added. Although it is super active. If it goes with 2 days without a post being on there, it's amazing. Sometimes there's a post every single day. So the YouTube channel is active and the Patreon channel is very active as well. Listen, thank you very much. And if you can't be a patron, consider donating something. That's a massive help as well. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel. It's all cool beans, and it's all great stuff. Listen, brilliant. Thank you for watching. And if you can become a patron, it's awesome. And it's completely, totally super safe as well. Nobody's ever had any problems there. So brilliant. I'll see you guys later. I'll hopefully see you on Patreon. Ta-ta.